me today is going to be a new tutorial. It's not going to be a makeup tutorial, it's going to be a special effects tutorial. This time it's going to be on Severe Bruise, very dark Severe Bruise. I'm going to show you all the materials I'll be using first, like I always do. This is another palette that I have. This is an old palette. It just has a lot of different colors. It's old, but I use it for my special effects. It has just tons of dark colors. I usually just use this for the dark color effects that I have. I will also be using a stipple sponge. This you can't get these at any beauty stores. You can usually get these online or at Halloween stores. They always have them in little packages and stuff, but you may be able to get them at a beauty store. I just haven't seen them lately. Also, we're going to be using, we may even be using all these colors. This is a oil palette. I don't know if it's oil. I think it's oil palette, makeup palette. I got this at a Halloween store last year. It has just a red, brown, and black. It's just basic oil base. Next, I'll be using a just powder, translucent powder. I'm using this to set the makeup, just by Maybelline. And the brushes, just some regular powder brushes and maybe some flat brushes too, but this is, you can just usually use sponges. And I'll also be using these cosmetic wedges also. You can use just a few of these. These are really, really nice to have. You can get this at any type of beauty store or Walmart or wherever else. All this stuff is really, really cheap. Like I said, I don't use expensive products because I want to show you guys that you can do anything that you see on all these videos with cheap makeup that's good products also. Okay, so the very first thing, I'm going to move my camera down, so give me 1 second. Alright guys, so this is my arm. I'm just going to be using my arm to show you the bruise that I'll be doing. The very first thing I'll be setting on my arm is a very light yellow color. This is just going to be like a base. I'm just going to use, you guys can see it's going to be this color right here. It's a very light color. This is just going to show that the bruise is appearing on my arm. So we're just going to start just kind of gently brush that on. You really can't see this. This is just for a base, just like how you do on makeup on your face. You use just a base. This is what we'll be doing first. You can kind of see it's kind of appearing right here. Just do a little bit of that. Okay. And next we're going to start doing a red color. So I'll show you what we'll be doing. I'll be using this color right here. It's a red color, and this color right here. Alright, so we're just going to dab that on the arm. So that's kind of like a little bruise right there. It looks just a little red. Next we're going to be doing a darker color, kind of like a brown color right here. See that? Get some of that in your brush and go on the same exact area. I'm just blotting. So I do about 3 layers of each color just to make sure it's on there very nicely. Okay, next we're going to be using the brown, this color right here, with the stipple sponge. And just work it in there like that. And then we're going to just blot it on there. After you blot it, just kind of move it back and forth. And see how it kind of gives a natural effect. Get some more on it. Dab. Just keep brushing it on. See, it's getting a nice brown color. Kind of like it's irritated a little bit. Okay, so now we have a nice layer there. Now we're going to take one of the cosmetic wedges. Actually, I have one over here. Just take your cosmetic wedge and get your brown again, and we're just going to dab just a little bit on the corner here. Okay, just like that. And we're going to go right in there again. It does not have to be even. We're just going to, I mean, bruises aren't even. So, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to try and make the bruise darker in the middle and lighter on the outside, because that's what a natural bruise looks like. So just get your brown and start making it darker in the middle. And you know, guys, the way I learned how to do different types of special effects with looks of bruises, cuts, and different types of wounds, I actually go online and actually look at real photos. And I know it can get kind of gross sometimes. You're looking at real photos of wounds and stuff, but you know, you really get the actual effect of what it looks like when you look online at real photos. So if you have, you know, if you're doing something for Halloween, or if you're doing something for a movie or any type of play or something, what you're doing, make sure you go online and see if you can find something that you can look at and kind of go by. That's what I did at the beginning when I was learning this kind of stuff. So, alright, so we have the brown on here. We kind of layered it. Took a little while, but it'll work out that way. So go ahead and get your translucent powder. I have just a little bit of translucent powder here, and then get your powder brush. Get just a little bit, and we're just going to put it right over this, and we're just going to set it. And this isn't going to wipe anything off, and it's not going to make it very shiny, because what it does is the powder actually absorbs all the oils from the makeup, so it's gonna look fine at the end. Alright, so now we're going to take our little powder brush that we used in the beginning to layer all the powder makeup. And now we're going to be going darker. I have these dark colors right here. It's kind of like a blue, dark purple color. Go ahead and get some of that on your brush and start in the middle. Go right in the middle. And just kind of go zigzag with it. Don't go in one blot, because it's going to kind of look silly. Just kind of go a little zigzag here. Okay, so we have the dark color in the middle. Now take your stipple sponge. Actually, no, take your wedge. I'm sorry. Take your wedge, get a different corner here so it doesn't mix, and get the red color with another corner of your wedge, and go around the dark color. We're going to go around it. Keep on dabbing that red. Just keep blending it really well. Get some more. And we're going all around with the red. But stay, when you go in the red, stay a little darker in the middle. Don't go so dark in the outside. Okay, see how it's really, really irritated? It looks like you just got a really bad bruise. Okay, so then we're going to take another corner. Actually, we're going to take the stipple sponge, take the black, and now with the black, we're going to stay in the middle, and we're just going to go just with little blots right in the middle. Just keep blotting it. Okay, and then once you got that, get your stipple sponge again, get a different corner so it's not different color, and just blend that in. Okay, so that looks really, really irritated. If you want to really get into it and really make it really gross looking, which is always the funnest part, go ahead and get your translucent powder again and set all these colors that you just did, because now we're just going to get to the really, really fun, gross part. Okay, get your stipple sponge again and go ahead and get some more red on there, and then go all around the outside. We're actually going to go outside the perimeter that we were at earlier. Okay, and get some more over here. Alright, get your wedge, get the red color area, and then just start blending that. And just blend it all together. So it just looks extremely irritated. Because, you know, when you hit something on your arm or your leg, sometimes, you know, it just all around the area gets really, really irritated. And then just get your sponge and just start blending it all together. So what it looks like is this is the area that got hit, and this is the area that's really, really irritated. And if you want to make it look a little more realistic, get that yellow again that we used in the beginning. I'm just using a clean brush. Go around these edges right here, because on bruises, on the really bad hit area, like that's right here, it's always lighter around it. And this kind of effect you can use all over. You can use this type of effect on your face, on your eye, like a black eye. I'll actually be doing a black eye video here pretty soon. But this is just the basic bruise. You have your dark hit area, all this area is the really affected area, the fun part. You can always add scratches and gouges and stuff, but this video is actually getting a little long, so I'll be adding that here in a few. But this is your basic bruise tutorial. There will be more coming, so stay tuned. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.